When many in the world are calling for the war in Gaza to end, there are reports today that the Israeli Prime Minister is threatening to expand it and even take over the whole of the Gaza Strip. Benjamin Netanyahu is considering escalation, despite some Israelis protesting at the weekend, demanding he reach a ceasefire deal with Hamas after images of two Israeli hostages were released, showing them in a skeletal state. I'm joined now by our correspondent Neil Connery. Lots of developments today. Take us through them, Neil.
Well, as you say, a number of reports in the Israeli media that Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is threatening to expand the war in Gaza. There's even the suggestion that Israel could seize the entire territory. Now, Netanyahu says he will summon his war cabinet this week, possibly today, Nina, to discuss the proposals. It comes as aid agencies say the humanitarian situation continues to deteriorate. As we know, journalists are prevented from entering Gaza by Israel. ITV News has filmed aerial pictures over Gaza from one plane dropping aid. It shows entire areas have been levelled after months of Israeli bombardment. The Hamas-run health ministry says that at least 40 Palestinians were killed by Israeli gunfire and airstrikes on Monday, including 10 who were seeking aid. They say another 5 people died of starvation. Meanwhile, the government here has been reacting to those ITV News aerial Gaza pictures.
Well, those are the most devastating images, and to see that scale of destruction across Gaza. Of course, we have also seen the terrible images of malnutrition among children, and we've seen the really disturbing images of some of the hostages still being held. So it shows really why it is so urgent that we get the ceasefire, the humanitarian assistance, and also a proper plan going forward.
Well, Israel denies that people are starving to death in Gaza. Meanwhile, the UN Security Council is due to meet in New York later today to discuss the war and the hostages being held by Hamas.